embattled edtech major BYJU'S. BYJU'S is brand ambassador. BYJU'S is investor brand ambassador. The all-famous SRK, Shah Rukh Khan, could be leaving that job at BYJU'S is what we understand. Shah Rukh Khan most likely will not remain as a brand ambassador of BYJU'S. That's what we're hearing. Amit, talk to us.
Kartik was reminded about a few good men. I am reminded about Agatha Christie's, and then there were none. The cricket team went to Dream 11 a few days back.
Right.
Now Shah Rukh Khan is on road to basically deserting BYJU'S. They are in a problem. Shah Rukh Khan has been there with them since 2017.
Right.
So, and he was signed on for as much as 4 crore rupees annually. But he's the next one to go. They are struggling to raise capital. All sorts of problems for them.
Right, and I thought Shah Rukh Khan also maybe picked up a little bit of a stake in BYJU'S as well. At least that's what I was given to believe. But the fact of the matter is that the popularity of BYJU'S, and those ads featuring Shah Rukh Khan, they seem like from another time now, don't they, Kartik?
Absolutely, and I think that's what happens. Great ideas, great businesses run by great investors, great founders. Just need to reach that one point where something goes wrong and then it falls like a house of cards. And that is what seems to be happening with BYJU'S right now. I mean, look at the journey. It had a beautiful run ever since it launched in 2016, 2017 onwards, right until the pandemic. And during the pandemic, it kept adding more and more stories on that beautiful house of cards, which kept lining up, and acquisitions they made, let's say buying Akash, for example, and so many other inorganic growth strategies deployed. And all of this starts falling for corporate governance issues, not getting their books audited, bearing the brunt of facing the heat from investors who are devaluing their value of BYJU'S on their books. And from what we understand, I think BYJU'S has lost its valuation sheen from an all-time high of about $22 billion down to what about $5.1, $5.6 billion or so. So it's a clear fall from grace, and the fact that the great SRK no longer endorses the brand, it takes away whatever was remaining in terms of consumer connect to a brand like BYJU'S, that, hey, this
Absolutely.
is SRK's face on the brand. SRK endorses it. There must be something great, something good about this brand.
Hey.
And that just falls off now.
And I'm going back to those Shah Rukh Khan advertisements because it was not just about now famous Bollywood personality like Shah Rukh Khan endorsing BYJU'S. Here we have a product, a technology product that could redefine education in India and make it more accessible. And here's a guy, who's very well spoken, who's a very smart investor himself, who's a savvy businessman himself, and a brand. I mean, talk about endorsement of brands. I mean, nobody meets Shah Rukh Khan in this country with the number of brands he endorses. But this time around, it seemed as if Shah Rukh had taken a personal interest. It was, more importantly, more than a brand association in a big business, it seemed like this whole thing was meant for the betterment of society, for our children, for the future, for our future generations.
I wouldn't really bet on that being the sole reason for Shah Rukh Khan's endorsement.
No, it came off that way.
Yeah,
it came off that way.
It
It didn't
that
seem
way.
like a hardcore, you give me cash, I'm going to endorse you.
Right,
It
right.
seemed more like, I have
was
kids.
the personal touch.
No,
There was the
yeah,
personal
exactly.
touch.
I have kids. I want my kids to learn well. I want kids in this country to learn well. It's considering his age, he's got those fatherly instincts towards children as well. So many things went so beautifully together, and look at how they're just coming apart right now.
It's sad, but unfortunately, it's true. And I think when you grow too fast,
Yeah.
and when you think you're unstoppable, nothing can challenge you, the least you need to do is don't look in the rearview mirror, but just check the health of the engine. You've got to see that the nuts and bolts are working well together. There isn't too much vibration in your engine to a point that it could crack open and it could pretty much derail your journey. And that is exactly what has happened with BYJU'S. I think this race to continue growing faster and faster and faster taking a $1.2 billion loan, not getting the books audited, not in a position to return the loan, not able to put money in the provident fund accounts of employees, not able to pay salaries to employees and getting rid of as many as 3,500 people, and on the consumer front, fleecing your consumers by sort of talking ill about the children, saying that your kids will not do well in life until they take a BYJU'S course, hard selling, upselling laptops, tablets, other devices to them to make money off the potential misery or fear of the parents and their love for their children. It all sort of came together in this mammoth collapse, and that sort of gets Shah Rukh Khan also signing off.